see, I'm in the thick of things. So I just got finished a recovery run. And during these recovery runs, it's important to keep your heart rate low, right? I want to keep mine in my zone 2. Now, everybody's zones are a little different. I mean, they might differ based on weight, age, you know. It's important to get all that information before you get out and get on your run. However, with the heat being so abrasive and very, very tough these past couple of weeks, it's been very, very difficult to maintain those speeds and stay in the proper zone. Now, with that being said, what I did, switched it up a little bit tonight and came out when it was much cooler, waited for the sun to go down, thus yielding great results. That is really how my entire training plan is gonna go. It's gonna be heart rate based, it's gonna be time based. So let me explain. So the training plan is a heart rate based training plan, and it's directly from Garmin Connect. Those of you who tuned in on the last series of videos know that I run with the Garmin Fenix 5X, and with that comes access to the Garmin Connect online portal, if you want to call it that. So with that being said, you have access to a ton of training plans, whether it be a 5K, 10K, just a plan to stay in shape, triathlons. There's so many training plans that Garmin has to offer. For me, what I'm doing is the level 2 marathon training plan, heart rate based training plan. So that's about 8 workouts a week. There are a lot of days where we're doing 2 workouts a day, so it might be an easy recovery run and then an interval run, or maybe some hills in the morning with recovery run at night. And then on those off days, you're doing cross training, you're doing strength training. And I think that I like the balance of this training plan because, one, it really kind of follows the 80-20 protocol. 80% of the time you're running slower at a conversational pace, and then 20% of the time you're really pushing, going for speed and power. And so I think that what that'll do is help me preserve my legs and my body while training my body to work more efficiently over time. As you already know, the Garmin watches have really great heart rate monitors in them. However, I use the chest strap, right? So I run with this Wahoo chest strap during all my runs so that I might be able to keep up with the training plan. So the training plan will actually tell me, hey, for this day, we need you to run 30 minutes in zone 2, followed by 5-minute intervals at zone 4. At race pace or what have you. So it's very, very specific as to what heart rate zones it wants you to be in. Like I said before, really it's up to you to kind of know or calibrate your heart rate zones. And there are a number of ways of doing that, which I won't go into. But, Garmin is really good with, and honestly, they're really good with calibrating and seeing exactly where your heart rate zones need to be. If you do get a chance, pick up one of these Garmin watches. They're really, really great, and they come with a lot of software that will help you along the way. As you can imagine, it's much different from the Hal Higdon plan that we were following in the beginning of the New York Marathon training. It's very, very time-based, heart rate-based, like I said before. The thing that complicated it all for me was on my long runs, I'm really used to, hey, run 13 miles today, 14 miles today, and then of course like the dreaded 20 miler, in week, say 12, 13 or so. And when I didn't see that, that really kind of tripped me up, and I'm like, hey, what am I gonna do? So, like I said before in the first video, went and talked to Vic and said, hey, what do you think would be the best way to do my long run? And so I do keep in mind the distance that I want to do during the course of a day. However, I'm really trying to stick to the plan where it's like, hey, on Saturday, on your long run day, I want you to run an hour and a half in zone 2. Or, hey, I want you to run 2.5 hours in zone 2. or run 1 hour in zone 2 and the next hour in zone 3. So I really want to stick to that, but I do want to keep in the back of my mind just how long a distance I want to target today as a goal. So kind of a mixing and matching. I will say the main thing that I'm going to be doing, because I really want to leave no stone unturned. That's the main thing that I really want you guys to understand about what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to leave no stone unturned, right? So that means my eating is going to be on point, my weight training is going to be on point, my rest is going to be on point, my rest and recovery is going to be on point, and the training plan is going to be on point, right? So I'm going to be smarter, work very hard. You know, some people say work smarter, not harder, but really it's work smart and work hard, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing throughout this whole Chicago Marathon training plan. I don't want to be, you know, at mile 20 thinking, oh man, I wish I would have worked out more. I wish I would have did more weight training so I'd be as strong or what have you. I don't want any regrets. I don't want any coulda, shoulda, wouldas or anything like that going on this time around. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna talk your heads off, but the next time around, I do want to show you all of the new gear that I picked up. This heart rate monitor being one of the pieces, but you know, I got a lot of stuff for recovery, a lot of stuff for you know, fueling, so forth and so on. So thank you so much for watching these videos, and I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, and I really want to hear from you guys. So let me know what you guys want to see, because I have a ton of things that I'd like to show you, and I want you guys to get something out of this. So until next time, guys, thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.